Hello and welcome to the 2022 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Soccer Media Day. I'm Eric Bergrud, color commentator for the Kansas City Comets of the Major Arena Soccer League. Today, we welcome William Penn head coach Simon Brown and Milton Magana. How are you both doing today?
Good, Eric. How are you? Thank you.
We're doing good. Thank you.
Doing really well. Thank you. Coach, your squad had a stellar season in 2021 with a trip to the NAIA National Tournament. Explain to us how exciting last season was for your program.
Yeah, like I said, it was a big milestone for us to win our first national tournament game. You know, 2 seasons past, we felt like we were making up the numbers when we went to the national tournament, you know, just there for the sake of it, to tick a box. So, you know, we went in this season with the idea of we want to do something, you know, not just be there and take part. But like I said, we won our first game, and I think we did a deservedly so as well. It wasn't a fluke. I think when you look back at the stats, when we beat Milligan, it was pretty clear 14-3 on stats that we deserved to win the game, and it just proved to us that we belong there, and we belong at that level. And then it just gives us another little stepping stone to kick on to next year, and it gives us some, you know, higher arching goals to achieve in the future. So yeah.
So Milton, your team won 6 straight games last season to finish 5th in the Heart, a program record, and you defeated 5 ranked teams. What was that stretch of games like for you and your teammates?
It was pretty good. We just had to be committed to each other and know that even though we were losing prior to that as long as we stay committed to each other, we will get the games and get the dubs and just stay positive, because it's all we really needed.
So Milton, explain to us, where are you from and how did you make your way to William Penn?
I'm from LA, and on my JUCO, there was a kid that played here before me, and he told me about the program and how it's very nice and very soccer in our school. So it intrigued me, and plus living in the city was something new, and I wanted to experience that, and I really liked it here ever since I got here.
Very good. So what are some expectations you have for your teammates and for yourself this season?
For my teammates, I expect everybody work together and bring positive vibes, and just to be cohesive and to reach it really far. We got really good players coming in, and I expect to make it far this year. And for myself, I expect to stay healthy and just to work hard, and even if I'm playing or not, just to stay motivated and support my teammates.
Very good. So the Heart really values student athletes, student first. Milton, what's your major and what are your plans for life after your Heart soccer career?
My major is social and behavior science, which is like criminology. So after school, I'm gonna try to become a sheriff and work my way up to probably go into forensics or something like that, which is something I really like.
Very good. Coach, how have the first few days of preseason practice been going, and what are some of the positives you've seen so far?
Yeah, so we just finished our second practice this morning. So the exciting thing is getting to see all the new guys together. You know, it's when we recruit internationals like we do, sometimes you see them on film, you don't really get to see them in person until they get there. You've been talking to them for, you know, 6-7 months, and then you finally get them in, and it's cool to see them gelling. It's always cool to see the different nationalities merge together that, you know, they would never meet anywhere else in the world. So you have, you know, kids from Africa gelling with kids from Europe and stuff like that, and then come together. So it's always really exciting to see those relationships being formed. And then William Penn just being the avenue that they chose to bring them together. So that's really exciting as far as the intangible stuff. As far as the soccer, you know, it's great. Us coaches, after every, you know, practice or session, whatever, we're kind of, where does this code go, or how do we see ourselves playing, you know? And I think that's really exciting, because when season ends, it's super long from November all the way to August without doing anything. All you're doing is paperwork and all this stuff. So this is the stuff that we love, being out on the field, getting to see the guys, bring kids from, you know, not even all over the world, but all over America, like Milton coming from LA, to William Penn to, you know, try build something special here.
So, Coach, your squad will face NCAA Division I Drake on August 21st. What do you hope to see from your team against such a high-caliber opponent?
Yeah, it's a privilege for us for them to. We played them in the spring, and we gave them a good enough game that they wanted to play us again. So, um, I know they have a new coaching staff up there, so it's exciting for us to get to go and play in that environment. Um, it'll be a great challenge for us to see where we're at 6 days before our first game. You know, we can work on everything in training, but we want to play against good teams like that so that when we know when we get into the tougher test down the road and the tough competition in the heart that we'll have be tested, and we have some ideas of what's it going to be like when things go wrong. You know, you're going to play against some super athletic Division 1 guys that, you know, we're not going to be able to compete like we do in the NAI. So it's going to be good for us where the result doesn't really matter. Hopefully a lot of things go wrong, so we have stuff to work on throughout the season or in the week leading up to our first game. So yeah, so looking forward to that game in about 2 weeks' time here. Yeah.
So what will it take for your team to reach their goals this season, the Heart of America Athletic Conference, a conference with 5 teams that advanced to the NAIA national tournament last season?
It's a great question. A couple of things need to happen are really important. So kids like Milton got hurt last year. We have to do a better job of keeping our guys healthy. If we're able to keep our better players healthy throughout the season, that means that we have a better chance to, advance. With that, we need to just grind out these games because it's so competitive. I say it all the time. Like we finished 5th last year. Like we're probably the best 5th place team in the country. You know what I mean? Like if we're in any other conference, you know, maybe we're 1st, 2nd, 3rd, something like that. But yeah, we have to do everything we can. William Penn, since I've been here the last 3 years, I describe it to our guys as consistently inconsistent. We have some really high highs and some really low lows. So we need to win the games we're supposed to win, and then compete with those big guys that have been up there for a long time. So again, it's so tough here. There's so many good teams, not even the top 5. The guys that are right behind us knocking on our door, you know, they can beat anyone on any given day. So yeah, there's no days off in the heart.
So Milton, what has the experience been for you to play for William Penn?
It's been really amazing, to be honest with you. It's been very different from what I'm used to. And it's really nice playing with international players, something I didn't get to experience in my JUCO. And it's just been very fun, honestly.
Coach, we're asking each head coach the same question. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Heart of America Athletic Conference soccer?
Grueling. Like I said before, there's no days off. And the thing is, like every other coach, all my peers in the conference, I know how hard they work. I know how much they want to win. So I can't have a day off. As soon as I do, that's just, you know what I mean? I'm just giving the advantage to them. So we can't rest with whether it's recruiting, whether it's tactics, whether it's getting the right recovery to our guys. Everything has to go in for us to, you know, that's us finishing 5th, which is mid-table, you know. So that I know how good the players they are with our peers. I know how all that is. So again, we just have to be ready to go. It's like I said, it's so grueling. And the good thing is we have enough returners this year that they can be the ones that are preaching to the kids that like this is tough, as opposed to just having a big crop of freshmen or transfers, something like that. So yeah, if I was to give you one word, it would be grueling.
Coach Brown and Milton, thank you for your time and good luck this season.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate your time.